Welcome to As a Matter of Faith, brought to you by Altered States, an internet ministry committed to starting each day with the good news of the gospel. I am your host, Preacher Bob. If you ever happen to be in Boston, Massachusetts, take the opportunity to go to the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. There you'll find a very extraordinary work of art by Rembrandt. It's called Christ in the Storm on the Sea of Galilee. Rembrandt's extraordinary talent and genius allowed him to capture in very minute detail that special moment in time when Jesus and the disciples are caught in that terrible storm in that little fishing boat of theirs. You can almost feel the spray on your face as the waves crash over the side of the boat, and you can hear the cries of the men who are frightened for their very lives. Some of the disciples in the painting are trying to control the sail. One's hanging onto the rudder for dear life. One's about to get sick. One's clinging to the side, another one is in prayer. One has just emotionally shut down and he has his back to you. And two of them have awakened Jesus from his nap and they're yelling at him in panic. And then there's this one disciple. He just appears to be looking straight at the observer with a very puzzled, very questioning look on his face. You can almost imagine him asking the question, "And what about you? How would you react?" That's a profound question for each of us in the 21st century, just like it was for those disciples caught in the storm on the lake in the first century. When the storms of life hit, as they will, which of the disciples best depicts what your response is going to be? Would you scramble around trying to figure out things on your own? Would you grab the rudder and hold on for dear life, or shut down emotionally, or just yell at Jesus in panic? When we encounter these inevitable storms, our normal response is usually one of fear and anxiety, panic, instead of trusting the one who holds us in the palm of his hand and promises never to leave us or forsake us. But you see, Jesus is about a whole lot more than just silencing the wind and the waves. He came as an example to live out in front of us a life of perfect trust. On the cross, he dealt with our failure to live that life of trust. And he rose from the dead to show the reality of new life. Because of all these things, if we approach Jesus with penitent hearts, then forgiveness and new life become real things for us. Whatever storms of life you happen to be experiencing right now, know that Christ is in the boat with you. As a matter of faith, put your trust in him and rest easy. Let him guide you to a place of safety and calm.